Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugger and I'm coming at you with a new series, and that series I like to call the Unsung Hero of the ARAM. Basically what it is, it's me talking about a champion, strengths and weaknesses in an ARAM, where he may stand, he or she. I'm not great at League, like I said, I'm a Bronze 2, maybe a Bronze 1 player, but something about ARAM I actually do pretty good. Now, I may have a problem with the series as time going on, mainly because the short and long of it is there was an update to League of Legends Recorder, and it actually kind of broke it even further than it already was. It doesn't record Spectator anymore. I'm not even sure how it goes anymore. I tried pausing this game and it actually crashed, so I'm going to wait till it loads up a little bit more and then try and pause it, as I want to point out a couple things about Victor. Now, I am using a 21-9-0 build. 21 offense, 9 defense, and nothing in utility. Victor is very strong in ARAMs. Quite simply put, you don't see him very often, if at all, in Summoner's Rift. But in ARAMs, he has a couple things that make him really, really strong. Number one is his gravity field. Right here. Gravity field, his W. Very, very, very strong ability. It's good AoE, slow, that can eventually stun for a long period of time, even at level 1. It's stunned for 1.5 seconds. And in a game like ARAM, where everyone tends to get grouped up really, really close all the time in team fights, it's amazing CC. And another thing that makes Victor really strong is what he starts with. His staff, which gives you 3 ability power per level. So you already get a bonus of 9 ability power. Plus, with the money that you get in ARAM, you can immediately buy one of the augmentations. In this one, I went Augment Death. You can go whatever augment you want, but I think Augment Death is the best. So I get 45 ability power plus 9 more. So I'm getting an almost extra 50 ability power right from the get-go. Plus, I deal a additional 30% magic damage over 4 seconds. So it's 30% of magic damage on top of that, which makes my Death Ray very, very powerful. If you take a look out over here, I'm already starting with 82 ability power. That's huge. Okay? That is absolutely huge. Take a look at Annie, who's gone with a needlessly large rod. Okay? 76. Alright? I actually have a 7 ability power advantage on her. Jana's 57, but she didn't take much. Let's see. Kennen. Look, Kennen with the Hex Tech Revolver, 59. Okay? Victor, 82. 82 ability power. That's massive for a start. That's very, very strong, which is another thing that makes him that unsung hero of ARAMs. He's very, very strong at the start, and that staff gives him an ability to just scale in the game really, really well. And you'll see that going forward. A lot of people don't like Victor. I've had people, oh, Victor. I immediately trade for Victor. I don't care who I have. I'll trade for Victor because he has long-range poke, he has a shield, he has a great CC right there in his gravity field. And I hope this sound's not too low. It's really hard for me to tell. I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. Okay. So, yeah, the biggest threat that I see on their team early on is Galio. Later game threats can be Scion if he gets built up, or Kennen, of course, for his ulti. But there, the gravity field. Just there you go. You got frozen. He couldn't flash. He couldn't get out, and we got first blood. And the second one, because they continue to fight, and third one, and it all came. Basically bounce off the grab field. Now Sion's going to stupidly walk in And there's another one. Now, granted, I'm out of mana and I have to use my mana potions. This is the weakness of Victor in the beginning, and oh man, if I had known they were going to do that. This is the weakness of Victor in the beginning. He has two major weaknesses when it comes to the beginning. Number one, mana. He goes through it like crazy, and if you go for this opening, which is very offensive-minded, you're probably going to be suffering for mana, especially once you burn through your pots. It doesn't help that I've wasted them here. And Gravity Field does get a few people stopped, but we're not really able to capitalize on it. The other thing that is a weakness of Victor is cooldowns. As with most burst mages, Victor's cooldown, and there we go. Look at that, caught 3. Caught 3, and 2 dead for Malphite. And 3 dead. That gravity field, because everyone just gets so bunched up, it's just so strong in this game, which is why you could use that augment that gives you a longer casting distance for gravity field. I try to catch Lee Sin, but it doesn't happen. But I don't know, I think this works better. Now, yeah, they do lose Galio, but it's not for long. I believe he comes right back. We're already 7-2. We're 11.6k to 10.2k. So we've already got a significant lead. And Gravity Field, he's not going anywhere, and done. And that's just nuts. Now, the drawback to the team we're against, of course, is they don't have a lot of poke. They have Galio, who is DC'd right now. They have Kennen, and they sort of have Lee Sin. We're just eating up. And here comes Galio back. But the thing is, if they engage on us in any way, shape, or form, I can just drop a gravity field and freeze the team. It's perfect engage or counter engage. And unfortunately, it's on cooldown right there, which is, I was talking about earlier, but nice little teamwork combos there. Perfect. For saving lives and taking out Volibear. But it's perfect for engaging, it's perfect for disengaging. For a small map that's only a lane wide, you really only have so many avenues of engage or escape. And yep, there's the end of Scion, and Janna almost gets Galio, finished off by Vi. So I've already got 12 assists. You know, out of 15 kills, I've been in on 12 of them. You know, only Janna and Annie are close to assist in that. And yep, I'm up on a killing spree right now. The drawback, of course, like I said, is I'm virtually out of mana. Now, I was talking earlier, I don't know if I finished talking about it. Victor's other main weakness, of course, is cooldowns. He has long cooldowns. Now, before I go into more about that, just to let you know, I am leveling Gravity Field first. Why? I want the cooldown as low as possible right now. I don't have much in terms of... don't know what Kennen was thinking. Kennen kind of gets frustrated in this, and for a little while, he'll actually feed. So, I'm trying to pick off Volibear with auto attacks because that's all I have. I've got no more mana. And yeah, that's going to be the end of Scion. And unfortunately, Janna gets out. I'm like frustrated. And now I'm the only one alive. So this is kind of rough. I don't have much mana. I'm half-life. Yeah, that's bad. You notice I don't actually shoot anything. There we go. And Vi is able to clear it out. Yes, my priorities is Gravity Field first. Get the cooldown as low as possible, even though I have no cooldown items. And then, of course, Death Ray is my second priority. And there's a big ulti. And just drop an ulti back on him. And I'm trying to control the cloud, but I failed miserably, as you see, which is why I was just standing still. And Power Transfer is my final... my final one. I'm really going offensive. Now, the great thing about taking the augment early is that it will help you scale even with a lack of items. I had 80, 82, right? 82. I'm trying to die to the tower. Unfortunately, the tower dies first. And there's Kennen just wanting to die. Unfortunately. But I had 82 ability power. Now I have 107. Okay? I'm getting 27 bonus ability power from my augment. So for 1,000 gold, I got a base of 45, plus a bonus of 27, plus my bonuses from masteries and my runes. I forgot to talk about my runes. Magic penetration reds, armor yellows, magic resist blues, and flat ability power quints. And there goes Kennen again, trying to die, and we're happy to oblige. But as you can see now, the nature of the beast of ARAM is coming full. I call it ARAM so often, I apologize. ARAM is coming forward in the fact that my whole team's low. And we're just going to get cleaned up here. Janna tries to save me, and I do get my gravity shield down, but just a good move by Lee Sin just to get through it, and I finally get shut down. And Lee Sin picks up quite a bit of gold, but I'm also sitting on a ton of gold. Right? Nearly 5,000 gold right now I'm sitting on top of. So that allows me to pick up a Rabadon's right off the top. No, that's sorry. Was that me? That was me. That was Galio. I'm sorry. I was sitting on more than 5,000. I'm looking at the wrong side. But yeah, I pick up a Rabadon's right off the bat. So with the Rabadon's, just the Rabadon's added onto my augment, yeah? 309 ability power. This is just the sheer strength of Victor. And there we go. Triple kill. Quadra kill. And if you paid attention earlier, that would have been a pentakill, except Janna nixed Lee Sin with her tornado. So yeah, Victor, very, very strong. You can just see he has all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tools for ARAMs. The two things you just want to build, of course, are damage and CDR. Yeah, keeping Scion off. The team, they kind of like give up, so it's not the best gameplay, but it's the best I can show. I don't know how else to explain it. You see, I'm kind of looking to pick spots, and there we go. There's another one. You know, we're basically able to push them around at will at this point. 36 to 14. We're sitting on a 4K advantage. There's the gravity field again. And we can speed this up a little bit. No, Kennen's... No, sorry, this is not the one. Kennen's going to run, and Vi and Annie are going to chase him down. I felt bad for them that Kennen was doing this. You know, this may be ARAM, but there's no point to do that. That's still a reportable offense. Don't be feeding in ARAMs, even if you're getting destroyed. I don't. I continue to try. I may say, that's it, I give up. But I don't mean I actually give up in terms of I'm not going to, try anymore. When I say, that's it, I give up, that means I've resigned to the fact that I'm probably going to lose. So it doesn't bother me what my team does. And I'm going to speed this up because there goes Kennen. And I am actually going to chase him all the way back to the base. And rather than try and get killed, he's going to try and get zapped. So I just pop him with the ulti for the kill, which is worth a whole 50 gold. It wasn't worth it. It really wasn't. So back to the lane. Gravity field again for the slow. We get Galio. They shut down Vi. And AP Malphite is so strong in this. And the Kennen ult, but that's not... He fed too much. He ain't worth nothing anymore. And they do manage to finally take down Annie. And I'm wanting to finish Lee Sin, but God damn it! But, yeah, Janna took the kill, which is a good thing, because I probably wouldn't have been able to catch up to him. So now I'm just going to duke it out, me, Janna, and Galileo, and there's that powerful gravity field again, and the tornado, and we would have won that fight, except here comes help. And so I try and back out, but I'm going to get caught, and I know that I'm screwed, so I don't even bother. But that's fine. Again, I'm sitting on a beautiful cache of gold right now. You know, I'm upwards of 7,000 total. So I pick up another needlessly large rod and a fiendish codex to go with my CDR, my cooldown reduction. I'm looking to pull down as much CDR as I can. And now again, I've only added a needlessly large rod and a fiendish codex. I'm actually waiting for boots because I almost have enough gold, and I'm going to get the ion boots, I believe they're called, the cooldown boots, rather than the magic pen boots, because I want that extra cooldown. So 15% plus another 10%, we're looking 25% cooldown. Now, with just the death cap, large rod, fiendish codex, and my augment, which now is giving me a bonus of 42 ability power, and I'm only level 14. I screw up my thing there, but I send my ulti over to help Vi and them, and that works, and then we just blow up Galileo. But let's talk about my augment, which is giving me bonus 42 plus the base 45 ability power. So now we're at a total of 87 ability power in one item. I have 481 ability power. And picking up that probably wasn't worth it, so I believe I'm going to go down again pretty quick. Yeah, I'm going to go down again pretty quick. But still, I am 16, 3, and 31. At the moment, I have the most kills. And I have the most assists. Janna's died less than me, but she's the only one. You know, and this is just how strong, again, Victor is. So, I pick up the Deathfire Grasp, which y'all gonna yell at me for, because Deathfire Grasp, I never remember to use it. I really don't. It's sad, I know, but I don't remember to use it. The only activatable item I ever remember to use is the King's Blade. If I have the King's Blade, I always remember to use it. But if I have anything else, Randuin's Omen, Deathfire Grasp, doesn't matter. I forget. But again, finishing up this, so I've only got 2 items plus my augment. 500 ability power. Sheer destruction. Double ulti's gonna kill me again. But it's just not gonna go in their favor. Vi's too strong. She gets a quadra kill. Plus Janna's there. Now let's take a look at Annie. Okay, Annie has 2 items. She doesn't get the augment though. She picks up the blasting rod. And she has 346 ability power. Malphite, not exactly sure what he's going for, but he has 305. Kennen has fed like crazy, so he probably doesn't have... Oh no, that's right. The whole team starts to troll and starts doing this. They start buying boots. So I can't give you a good comparison. Like I said, it's not the best game to show you this on, and I do apologize for that. But it does give you an idea. I mean, early on, everyone was trying. It's just the late game where it all kind of falls apart. And I am making my way up to the fight. They are chasing. I screw up my gravity field. Kennen can't get into the fight. And Galileo's healing. But it's not going to be enough. And Vi just cleans house. Well, I'm not exactly sure what Galileo was healing off of. His shield, maybe? Could be. And there's Scion going after, and there we go, gravity field. ping him. Ulti, he shields. And double shield, and I still almost ate through it. He wants to come back around again, and there's the gravity field again, but I don't get him enough to stop him, but zippity zap, I managed to clip his ankle. And Scion is... I have no clue. Static Shiv, Twin Shadows, I don't know. Only kind of like Galio and Lee Sin are truly trying. Scion, I'm totally clueless on. And you can just see the troll here. You can just see the troll. So, yeah, the end of this game got disappointing because of that, but bad gravity field on my part. But doesn't matter. And Scion trying to be all gung-ho, but it's just not going to work. I flashed away because honestly I wasn't paying attention to the kills, so I didn't know what Scion had. If I had noticed, I wouldn't have bothered flashing. And that's pretty much going to, you know, spell the end of it, or pretty close. Yeah, we got a little bit longer. Woolly Bear and Cannon are up. But I've picked up another Fiendish Codex. Again, I'm going for that maxed out cooldown. I want that 39% cooldown. And shut down on Vi, shut down on me. And Janna's going to try and run, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, she's going to get destroyed. But it's not an ace, as Malphite and Annie are up and going. Vi does eventually, I think, surpass me in terms of kills. I've got 21,539 to her 28,27. And I'm not sure what Malphite is doing, but he's going to get wrecked. They may be trolling, but they ain't trolling that much. And, you know, stacking boots like that don't help. That doesn't make you any faster. That's definitely troll. Well, duh, I've been saying that the whole thing. Will they actually get a tower? No. Not with Vi coming and 2 trolls. It's just not going to happen. But Vi just in there wrecking. I show up, gravity field. There goes Kennen. Take it into the tower. Because Volley's got his passive, but Janna finishes him off. Now, this is definitely coming up to the end. As you're going to see here, Vi just takes out Lee Sin. Let's pause it. So, with the augment, and I've only got one more level to go, I think. Where am I? Have I reached max level? Yeah, I've reached max level. So, the augment, 54 ability power. This is long-term investment. Because it only costs about 1,000 gold to buy, I believe. It only costs 1,000 gold. 54 ability power, plus 45 ability power, plus an additional 30% magic damage over 4 seconds in an ARAM. Okay? And mind you, I don't quite have a full build yet. So that's what? 90... That's 99 ability power. It's almost 100 ability power. There's only a few items in the game that have that kind of ability power. The Hourglass, the Rabadon's Death Cap, and the Deathfire Grasp, you know, have that 100 plus. And of course, I do have the Deathfire Grasp, 120 ability power. I bought the Morellicon. I just call it that because it's easier. I bought it for Scion and for Volibear. The reality is I wasn't paying attention to the builds to the end of the game, and I didn't realize I really didn't need it. But I bought it for that anyways, plus 20% cooldown reduction off of that. So I probably went over the hard cap with 10%, 20%, and 15%, but it did max me out. So with the augment, the Deathfire Grasp, the Morellicon, The Rabadon's Death Cap and the Blasting Wand. 674 ability power. 674. This is just Victor's power. You know, he's always had this. Maybe a lot of people have already known it. I'm probably telling you nothing else you knew, you know. But just in an ARAM, he's so strong. His gravity field is just so versatile because of how many you can catch at once, because everyone gets grouped up for those team fights. Everything gets crowded. So it's very easy to deal with that. You know, it's very easy to use it and catch people with it. And the fact that you can start off with 82 ability power, and you could probably even up that if you're willing to risk it. You could go full ability power. Yeah, he dies quickly. You could probably go full ability power marks, quints, and seals, and just see how high you can push it. You could probably hit 100, if not 100, close to 100 ability power to start. Granted, you're not going to have any defenses, but still. It's an amazing poke for early in the game. People don't expect that. They don't see Victor that often in any other kind of game, so they don't know that kind of punch that's going to come with him. So that makes him incredibly powerful. It's just not something you'd see coming normally. And like I said, his gravity field, even his energy transfer, you know, you get a quick shield to help you some. You know, you take a look at that. Returning 104 plus 175 shield. So that means I get 195 damage that's soaked up. That can be significant in a fight. That can mean the difference between you winning a fight, a poke fight, and losing. You know? I mean, just 250 plus 472 magic damage to everything in its path, plus an extra 30%. It's just so strong. He's so much fun in an ARAM. He has so much versatility and so much power. Victor, the unsung hero of an ARAM. I'm going to be refining this as I go, trying to make it better, trying to do new things. Like I said, I'm probably not telling anybody anything new, but it's something I want to do and I find it fun. So until next time, folks, this is One Big Bugger signing out. This has been Victor, and I'll see you next time.